We're continuing National Indoor Plant Week, and today I am joined by garden expert Justin Hancock of Costa Farms. Hi, Justin. Welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Welcome to The Fix. Of course, we're so excited because this past Tuesday's episode of The Fix was amazing, where we learned about floral arrangements and how to purchase them for under $20 and craft them. But today, Justin is here with us to teach us about how to step up your plant game, if you will. So this is really exciting for us because everyone thinks that plants are so expensive and really elaborate, but you're telling me that that's not the case at all.
Not at all, no. Plants are so easy and really inexpensive. They're perfect ways to beautify your house, no matter what budget you're on.
I love that. That's amazing. So talk to me a little bit about, I want to just let you guys know that we are at Beau Concept here in New York. So what's looking like a little bit of an apartment setting that we've set up here, and you're stepping it up because you're telling me that a lot of these plants we have right here are some of the most easiest to maintain.
Some really, really simple ones.
Okay, so take me through them. What is this?
Okay, now this is called pothos.
Okay.
And pothos is one of those wonderful plants. Your grandma, your great-grandma probably grew it.
Yeah.
You know, that's how tried and true this guy is.
Okay.
It can take low light, it can take medium light, it can take bright light. You can water it infrequently. It doesn't seem to mind no matter what.
And when you say low light, medium light, I know this is some of your lingo, but tell us.
No, actually, that's a great question.
Yeah, tell all of our viewers what that means.
So low light is when there's enough light for you to comfortably read like a book or magazine most of the day by without having to turn on a lamp.
Okay.
So if you have that amount of light, low light is there.
Now, do all of the plants, and sorry for interrupting you, but when I think of a plant, I think that they need tons and tons of light and tons of sunlight, but that's also not the case?
True at all.
Okay. So so low light, medium light, what would that be?
So medium light is there's a little bit of shadow a lot of the day.
Okay.
And then highlight is there's a strong shadow a lot of the day. It might be direct sun, it doesn't have to be direct sun.
Okay.
And one of the really cool things about houseplants that hardly anybody knows, they don't actually need sunlight. It can be all artificial light and they'll grow just fine as long as there's enough of it.
Wow, so houseplants do not need to be put right at your windowsill.
Not at all,
they don't need
not
to
at
be
all.
directed towards or turned towards the sun.
Exactly.
Wow, okay, so the pothos is a perfect example of something that can, stay for a while.
Exactly.
And talk to me a little bit also about watering and a schedule for that, because I feel like us, busy people, all of our, female and male viewers out there are always on the go. So for watering schedule that's sufficient enough to keep your plants alive, what would that be?
On average, it's probably going to be about once a week, but one of the tough things about watering is that it really depends on the size of the pot, the type of plant, the environment it's in. And so it's really best when you get your plant to check the soil.
Okay.
And check it every few days, and then manually feel and get a feel for how often it starts to dry out, and that lets you know what its schedule is based on your environment. So
but when you say check the soil, what is that meant to feel like? So if I'm just going to put my hand in here,
Exactly.
Okay.
So you just stick your finger down maybe about an inch.
Okay.
And if you feel some moisture, it's good.
Okay.
If it feels dry, then he's thirsty.
Then he's thirsty.
That's all it is.
Okay. And with watering, how much is too much? What do you suggest?
So for a pot like this, you probably want to go half a cup, maybe a cup.
Okay.
Enough that it will come out the bottom.
Okay.
So have a drip tray so that it doesn't make a mess.
Got it. I learned that the hard way when I was watering my cactuses the other day. It just went everywhere. Okay.
Always better to water slowly. That lets the soil soak it in a little bit better. So if your plants get really, really dried out, if maybe you miss 2 or 3 weeks in a row, you pour water in, it might all come out right away.
Right.
But if you water it a little bit more slowly, then it gets a chance to absorb it and not make that mess.
This is so helpful, Justin. I can't even begin to tell you. I think everyone was nervous that if they're not there to water their plants every